Enjoying the show? Well, grab your popcorn. You'll love this next part. Welcome back to the Bazaar. They just patched the game. I've been told by my good friend Apollo, the game is completely different now. All the events that I used to do in a set order on day one have been completely changed so that everybody doesn't just get to level 2 by the start of or the end of day one. So it's gonna we're just gonna feel it out here, okay? My journey begins here. Do I want 2 medium bronze tier items and 2 skills? Or 1 medium bronze tier item, 2 smalls, and 2 skills? I think I'd rather have 1 medium, 2 smalls, and 2 skills. Okay. Seaweed is gonna be like alright. When you buy a weapon permanently gain 20 max health immediately at the start of the game? Okay, hang on. I'm going to say early on, give me this regen. Because we're figuring it out as we go. But this feels like right now it's certainly like health focused. I'm just going to be like, well, you know what? We never really fight Banana Bull. But giving, like duct tape is good, right? But also medkit would buff the seaweed. So there's something to like. Now, I know what you're going to say. NL, your run doesn't do any damage. And that is true. But it does heal a lot, and it is pretty good at slowing the enemy down. You got to admit, we're going hands-on head mode. Patch day is always interesting. Always, because you know it's wide open, man. A rebel without a clue or whatever, and whatnot. You know what's interesting? 20 max health matters a lot in the early game, dude. We're only on 262 health to begin with. But I do love duct tape. Now this, I've been told Jungle Ruins is like, it's very different. Small silver tier, 3 regen, or 2 bronze tier loot items. I would take a small silver tier item early. That's better than, well, you're slow 1 item for 1 second every 9 seconds. So 1 item for 2 seconds every 7 seconds. We could cut you and run like this. 7 seconds, 9 seconds. Run that. And then let me just, I mean, a small aquatic could actually be pretty good, but I want to see what's going on in the loot crate, man. Silver tier upgrade hammer or a skill. How about a silver tier upgrade hammer? Which when I sell it will upgrade a bronze item, I'm assuming. Leftmost bronze tier item. It seems okay. I don't know. It's very different, man. It's very different in the early game. No question about that. This patch is wide open right now. Enchanted restorative seashell. I feel like they rinse me. They got the multicast. They got a better shielder. We are gonna have, like, maybe not. I was gonna say we're gonna have a slightly better seaweed, but I don't even think that's the case. Yeah, there's no hope on this one. That's okay. I'm not gonna cry about it or whatever. I was wondering if maybe there's a draw if we get the exactly, like, perfectly timed sandstorm, but I don't think there is. And we didn't get the perfectly timed sandstorm to begin with. But I'll tell you, I do like having all these silvers right off the bat. There's something to like about that. All these insanely long cooldowns with duct tape might not be, like, the way, but no. 2 gold and an XP. I think we go, I was watching Apollo for like 5 minutes, and he said we never take the fight anymore, we always go income, so I'm going to take income. We have a piranha and a fishing net. Piranha is not a friend. Honestly, I just feel like spending 0 gold and giving your piranha 20 damage, it's hard to imagine that being a disaster. I don't think we should just go straight for the aquatics. If we find a good ammo item, it might be worth running it. Like a rifle that does 26 damage. Hard to justify the reroll though. when it costs 4, and apparently money's a little tighter this patch. Now, if we could beat Covetous Thief and get the Shadow Cloak, then we don't have to interface with any of the new patch mechanics. We can just... We should move the duct tape for sure, but we can just run, hopefully, like Shadow Cloak, Crow's Nest Rifle or something like that, and then we're off to the races, bud. One thing's for sure, I own you. You pretend to be me in your driveway. Does take a little while. Wow! What a shot, man! You can't kill me in any way that matters or whatever. Okay. How about Shadow Cloak? Shadow Cloak? Shadow Cloak? Shadow Cloak, anybody? Grindstone. I think it's still really good. A heckin' big chonker, huh? Now, you're, like, not very great synergistically now. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 6... I like you here, to be honest. A cute but mysterious creature. 25 max health, silver tier loot, or 1 XP if you have a friend. We do have a friend, we do. I mean, silver tier loot could be good, but XP is eternal, man. How about... I mean, a weapon is 20 max health. It's hard for me not to just go straight for the regen. 10 regen early is like... That seems very solid to me. You are level 3 already. I think we got a pretty good setup, man. We got a not insignificant amount of shielding, a scaling weapon, and a healer that's not, like, complete garbage. You have the ability to come back from the dead. You also have the ability to slow me down. 10 regen kind of goes insane, though. Are you seeing this? They're gonna come back with 610 health. That's not amazing. Never mind. I guess they have a max health, so they can't go down below that. Okay. We take those. Dude, okay.
Another round.
Solid, solid, solid. And we're gonna level. I don't even know what they give you on level 2. Maybe it's the same. Looks like the same.
Waiting to be filled.
Give me my bronze tier item. Trebuchet. Trebuchet is very interesting. There's definitely a temptation to, like, cut, and for a minute just run. But the rifle will not reload itself, and they go every 5 seconds. I think I'd rather just have rifle out here. You can't have piranha then. You could put either seaweed or duct tape. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm, like, thrilled about it, but that's what I got for now. Here's what I'm thinking. We got a lot of small items we're not really messing with anymore. What if we could get a cove from this guy? Mission accomplished. This also seems like the exact right time to buy a submarine. So I'm going to buy a cove. And I am going to... I just don't like you, and we're not going to be running bronze piranhas for very long, if ever. I think you're gone. I honestly think also the trebuchet is gone. And then you run a sub that is going to get grindstones. And you run, because you're aquatic, you run the seaweed again. And then we're not really running another friend. You probably still just put a loser ray out there. And I'm thinking, well, we might run piranha, so let's not sell too early. Let's just see if there's anything compelling here. Pearl is very compelling, man. I think that we could probably say bye to the duct tape, though I appreciate what it has done. Or what it could do, I suppose, and run this instead. I probably should have said bye to you instead of the duct tape, to be honest. I'm going to say bye to the illusory. I'm going to run you as well. Okay, I can live with this. It was kind of a big pivot, but I find us like very hard to kill right now. I'm gonna go sharpening stone. I think it matters, man. What the heck? New NPC? How could we not, man? Street gamer with the Pickles cup and everything. When you use a small item, heal 5. Maybe not. I mean, what do I know? To be honest with you, about whether that item's going to be good or trash, but like, maybe not completely insignificant early if you're running small items. Thank you, 8% crit chance. Very cool. Red Piggles. What is it? Your weapons gain how much damage? Your weapons gain what? 2 damage for the fight. That's tough. That is tough. I'll go small aquatic. The chum bucket from the top rope. You know what's crazy? I can see us running it. But that's one too many piranhas for sure. And you know what? We got a good build for this. I'm sorry to say. I'm just trying to think of what we would run. We would probably run Chum and maybe Clamora next, so we can afford to do like some cells. We're not gonna run Red Piggles. We're not gonna run like a spam small build, I think. This is huge for the Cove, though. I mean, it's huge for the sub. It's huge for all of it. It's huge for the squad, man. Also, if money's tight, I mean, we got 23 bucks wrapped up in the Cove right now. Salty ricotta cheese.
Go ahead.
Don't tempt me, brother. Don't tempt me.
Makes this more fun.
I always love a patch day. How can you not like pass day? Or patch day? It's like lice inspection day at school, man. You get like a free massage or whatever. So you're a super shielder. That's rough for me. Because it's going to be hard for me to out-shield you. Even though I do generate a lot and I have more shield than you at present. Wait a second. We might actually... We might win this for sure. Once we lose our... Well, I don't know. Now I'm taking it. That was a nasty hit. Because their freaking barbed wire is scaling so well, man. Crit me? Crit me? How about a beautiful seaweed that goes off at exactly the right time? It's not gonna happen. Hold. It didn't happen! Come on. We were in there too. Upgraded bronze? Upgraded bronze.
Let's restore the rest of the tyrant's
Upgraded
gold.
bronze. I just don't see you fitting. I could be wrong. 3 seconds versus 5 seconds? It takes up way too much space, though. Nah, you can't do it. You can't do it. You know the rules. You can't do that one. You can upgrade Pearl, though.
Ooh, the keen of the blade.
Yeah, they did.
Quick of a
They
fight.
called it Maxine, I think. Or X. I haven't seen them. What do you got for me? A skill or a silver tier upgrade. So we could upgrade another bronze. I think we just take a skill, honestly. You probably shouldn't have even taken it, but... How about some aquatic items now?
My favorite air breather.
When you slow, charge the lighthouse. We did have like a slow build coming at some point, but we forsook it. I was kind of, you know, you can buy piranha, sell piranha to store some value. I don't really want fishing rod. I don't want to have to sell to get it, I guess I should say. I would take seashell. And then honestly, I think the brazen play. Have you been buffed? That seems like a lot of shield. Is you sell the cove and then buy the other cove.
Great seeking.
I don't think I'm a genius for doing that. I think that's everybody knew that was coming, but a retiree is a scaler, which means if we can go scale for scale with him, we're probably chilling. When you heal your shield items, gain 1 shield. I'm okay with it. I would be okay with a lot here, I think. Gold medkit is kind of the easy one. And not to mention, like, buddy, your life is over because we got the chum bucket. I recognize the insanity of the statements of which I'm expressing. You can't do anything. The chum bucket is going to make us crittable. Or you're going to be crittable, I should say. They should call you Mr. Incredible. By the way, you're in danger of being critted. That's not a med kit. Okay, I don't think we're going to be running the golf clubs, to be frank with you. Small weapon. Medium items. We could take a peek at... Well, anytime, if money's tight, getting a free item seems very nice. Especially like a shield item. Never mind. We don't really want to mess with that one. There's a small chance we could get like a silver submarine. Even if we don't, though, now that I think about it, considering we have the Cove, buying and selling to raise our max HP as high as possible is probably like a victimless crime here. A golden sub! I can't believe it! We gained like, I think we bought 6 weapons. We gained 120 max HP and it was like gold neutral. It may not really affect things that much, but it might, man, it might. I think we gotta find something to replace the sharpening stone, to be honest. The grindstone. What do you got here? Do you freeze me? When any item gains freeze, charge this for 1 second. And you're freezing me. You're freezing me, bro. Stop doing that. Hang on. I think, what is it? Critical. How are you freezing so much? Oh, your item that freezes, of course. Oh, it was a battery type situation, but now your battery is out of juice. You should have gone with the Duracell, man. You made a huge mistake. And now you got to pay the price. Okay, I'm feeling okay. We're 2 and 2. We got a gold sub. That seems like something you can stick with for a bit, for sure. A silver tier skill of our choice. When you crit, your heal items gain 10 heal. When you crit, your shield items gain 5 shield. I think I'm going to go... It seems insane, but I'm going to go with that because it's going to... The sub can buff itself. I don't know. It's a skill I very rarely take. I think I'm going to take a shield item again. Start of each hour, spend 2 gold to get a gumball. It does give us 1 gold in return. Let's see, man. Because of the fact that we have the Cove, so maybe we could run it for a minute. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would settle for just the Eagle Talisman. A gold Shadow Cloak would actually rinse the you-know-what off of Grindstone, now that I think about it. Look at this, we got a much different, well, a slightly different build than we're used to running right off the bat. It's very nice, man. It's very nice. Builds are very varied these days. I already know it's built in. We're getting the Shadow Cloak, so I wouldn't worry about it. Items have 8% crit chance. Considering the price we paid for it, not too bad. I think we have to try to take the Gorgon Noble. And I think we should be in a good position. We heal. Like, they poison, but we heal. And we definitely shield. So I don't think we're going to die to, like, raw damage. And then Seaweed should be able to beat the poison. It's really Seaweed that needs to scale more than anything else. Just put your trust in the game, man. Because in a second, we're going to be frozen. This is, excuse me, this is going to heal you for 220. Is this the first time the fight has ever gone on this long? I feel like I would have remembered that. What a shield, bro. What a shield. Perfect shield. Beautiful. You know what I want? You know, you're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Who? I want first time you fall below half health, freeze everything. When your enemy has poison, this has a better chance. Lifesteal. It's useless. It's functionally useless for us. Silver tier aquatic. I would take a silver tier aquatic. The called me a madman. Small and large boys. I mean, income is nice, man. Income is nice. Spend 1 gold to get 1 extra gold per day. 2 extra gold per day, I mean. And straight off the bat, 25 extra damage for 25 extra shield. For day 5, I mean, I don't know what the meta is like this patch, but for day 5, I'm feeling pretty good. I am noticing that everybody we fight is a level above us, which means maybe I'm not prioritizing. Excuse me? I'm not prioritizing our XP. What the heck is this? Double silencer hasted trebuchet? It's trash? The streets are calling it god awful. Does it really lower your cooldown? I think it does, man. I think it does. It didn't save you, but I think it does. Okay, 3 wins. We're 1 win away from getting our NFT, and that's of course the most important thing of all when you're playing the Bazaar. Having fun. Nice when it happens. Okay, so this lad, by the way, he's different now. He only upgrades like all bronzes or something else.
Art shop, art museum.
Upgrade your leftmost bronze, upgrade all of your bronzes, including what's in your stash. I mean, I do feel like for 8 gold, this pays for itself, assuming it also gets the cove.
This will inspire the crew.
It doesn't pay for itself. It costs you 2 gold, but it does give you the benefit of that and that. So I guess there's something to that. Financially, we're doing okay. We're still gonna go shield item. They called me a madman again, but we're not gonna use that one. Or are we? Let me think about it. You sell a tool, this gains 1 max ammo. It's hard to run it instead of an aquatic, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know if we could beat the Infernal. Just take Trash Golem. You know, keep something steady in this situation. I will say, if we were to get the barrel, it might actually be worth just holding it on the off chance we could get like a fire enchantment. There might be enough meat on that to actually like give it a try. And I'm kind of digging this run, man. To be honest, I'm kind of digging the chum bucket. I'm digging the gumball machine. Hungry dismemberment plan. Be like, one day, I'm telling you, you'll see a gumball machine and get a gumball that's blue or green. You guys listen to Emergency and I? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I mean, we should upgrade. I really just don't see Grindstone being a part of our squad for long.
Ooh, the keen of the blade.
And something that gives us haste or plays off of our aquatic items would be pretty nice. We're getting enough gumballs ourselves. Let's not... No need to expedite the process. You have to look. Interesting. Probably worth holding the star chart. Buying a weapon and then selling it for a little bit of extra max health, even though maybe that's hitting diminishing returns now. Just is not the play. Not the play. And they're a little expensive for max health purposes, I think. That was not so bad. Bazaar Con. This seems like the exact opportunity to like sell your cove and get something crazy, like a diamond tier item. And the gumball machine might be running on borrowed time, but when you use an adjacent item, burn Tua? It's really hard for me to imagine a good name, okay. It's really hard for me to imagine 2 burn every 3 seconds meaning anything at all. I'll hold you for now, because in like a spam build you can do something, but I'm very tempted to sell you. I'm also very tempted to sell the gumball machine before we lose all of our money, but maybe we'll get another cove at some point. Hang on, we pair well against the build. They're going to try to do burst damage, but we're putting up enough shield, and all their stuff's going to run out of ammo, and then they're going to run out of steam, and we're going to get an NFT! I've already seen it play out, man. You can't stop me. We hold on this, man. There's no doubt we hold on this. It's over for you. Now, today, finding a good suite of items to probably replace Chum Bucket, Grindstone, and Clamora would go crazy. But 4 wins in 6 days. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's not an embarrassing performance. With 30 gold, I'm going to chill on selling the gumball machine yet because I appreciate this passive crit chance we're getting. I'm just going to take my freebie if I can. Oh, we have Star Charm, bro. 5 gold. 5 gold and an XP. Gen Z boss and a mini. Now, Beach Ball. Beach Ball is mighty interesting. I understand the scaling. But I feel like there...
Maybe if we towed a bar.
Alright, sorry. I feel like there might be something to Beach Ball. I do appreciate what Chum Bucket is doing for me. I'm gonna run basically like full aquatic and just see how we look here. Two gold for beating Sergeant Suds. Am I losing? I'm gonna give Shock Trooper a try, man, just because the rewards are licking me. I mean, to be honest with you, we probably would like incendiary rounds. Ah! It's doing too much damage. It's got a 42% crit chance we're gonna die. We've been killed. I should not have done that. I was already counting like the item that we were gonna get from this guy. When you burn, your items get plus 2% crit chance. That's bad. That's a learning lesson. What a free item though.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Something enchanted would hit the spot. Your shield items have plus 30% crit chance. Not bad, but it's kind of like the Chum Bucket is already doing that for us. Land Scraper. When you use another item, this gains shield equal to the value of that item for the fight. At the start of each hour, this gains 1 value. I just don't feel like Catalyst is like necessarily that good, but maybe if we put it in between Pearl and Submarine, it could be. Your value is 12. It takes up 3 spots, man. That's really hard to do without having like any ways to jack up the value of property. It's gotta be Poison, Toxic the Boulder.
That looks like the Texas era.
What a name, man. Toxic the Boulder. Okay, can I say something? You're gone. But I appreciate what you've done for me. You're gone. I think you're coming back in. Now the Boulder, we don't have what we need to get it to go yet. It's there for like the pivot eventually. I wouldn't mind getting Inexorable, the one that gives you like more crit chance over time, or like per fight. But first time you crit freeze for 3 seconds, also worth not spending the money, I think. You only upgrade bronzes. If we could find the items to get the pivot for you, I'd be happy. Don't get me wrong.
He's pretty scary. Might want some
Shield equal to this item's damage. 24 damage. Shield equal to this item's damage. It's not nearly as good as the Submarine, but it's interesting. I'm not gonna buy you for max health at this point. The Cove! What did I buy? Oh, I removed that into my inventory. Okay. I don't know if we could run the Cove, man. We got too much stuff in our backpack. Heal equal to this item's value. Shield equal to this item's heal. Kind of interesting for sure. You're not aquatic. I think we've got to pass.
No armor.
Unfortunately. And we tried the Beach Ball. I think the Sharpening Stone was proving that it's actually holding its own right now. I would still love to replace it with something that is guaranteed to like haste and scale our submarine, but that we had a chance to get that and we didn't get it. There's like one item in the game that fits that bill. Stop slowing me. This seems bad. Well, I don't know. It'd be nice. It seems like we're definitely dead. Yeah, okay, that was bad. Confirmed bad. Bro has crashing waves, man. Can I trade you maybe my poison skill for your crashing waves? I wouldn't mind having some aquatic haste early on. Okay. Well, let's figure out what we're doing here. I'm gonna start with the free aquatic. When you use another aquatic or ammo, this gains 50 damage. The item is large. Reload 1 ammo. So a torpedo could do some damage. I'm sorry, brother. I gotta try squeezing you in here just to see how it works. I'll take my 25 extra damage for the rest of the day, but I definitely do feel like this is a very important situation. We should, above all else, be trying to get the pivot into the boulder. And it's something we do a lot, but it's like the sub can sometimes feel like a dead end. So I really think I'm happy to have gotten it. It would be nice to have a little extra crit chance on it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about getting like a crow's nest or something, but...
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
So clearly we did not get what we wanted, by the way, but... haste items. This could tickle me. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 2 seconds. And it would haste other items for 2 seconds. I just... like, I could have you, the sub, because I need something that goes off fast and keeps us alive. And then, like, the pearl and the boulder. But I don't... Are we selling the boats to make this happen? It would still take more than 9 seconds for the boulder to go. I think I have to try, because I think we're kind of locked into a bit of a dead end with our existing setup. So we would, like, take torpedo out. I mean, we got to sell something just to simplify the process here. So it would look like... it would look like that. Except we want to make sure that the sub has the most damage. So we would put you over here. You're interesting as well, don't get me wrong, but I think it might be a little too late. Well, this should be interesting. I'll take some silver tier loot. Please, for the love of God, be cooldown reduction. It was sharpening stone. Okay. A free loot item, maybe cooldown reduction. All leftmost by 9 or everything by 6. I think we gotta be all in on this boulder, man. Boulder man charged by the light of... You guys listen to... whatever. Don't worry about it too much. You listen to a lot of Bob Dylan's 80s stuff lately? No, me neither. But a lot of people do hold a candle for Joker, man. So let's see if this has any chance. Theoretically, we do have shield. We gave up heal to get what I would describe as insane damage out of boulder, hopefully. Notice we kind of taken a lot of damage like straight to the face. But then we kind of owned you with a toxic boulder, so maybe I'm not complaining. You're still probably the right man for the job, I think. Okay, we get another day to lower your cooldown. That's important. I'm not selling the boats yet. Some of these items may matter. Large items. A water wheel would hit the spot.
Just straight boulders.
Okay, listen.
This is more fun.
We actually can't run Crow's Nest. Unfortunately. Why? Well, we could run Crow's Nest, but it would undermine Water Wheel. And, like, we don't... I mean, actually, having the lifesteal would be kind of crazy, but... We're going to start here. You're going to lower your cooldown by a lot just by doing that. We're going to say that we don't need lifesteal because we have a lot of shield. Just to be honest with you, I just don't... I bought it. I meant to click the leave button. I was like, I don't really want to mess with the inventory or spend the gold for this, but it probably is the right decision. It just isn't what I meant to do. Okay, free aquatic. Diamond torpedo. We don't want it, but it's tempting. We don't only have one weapon. I'm so sorry, but I think we have to fight the one that we know we can kill. I'm trying to think if maybe the captain's wheel could replace the water wheel and give us a little bit more flexibility on the board. Definitely Diamond Boulder is helping us out a lot, man. Like that extra few seconds saved on cooldown is really nice. Golden Crow's Nest. Medicine Shell. We don't want it. I'm sorry to do it, but we don't want it. You, sir, are going to give us some XP. Enchant an item with haste. Yes. Yes. The submarine is going to be enchanted with haste. Every time it goes off, haste 3 items for 1 second. That's like all of our items, possibly including itself.
Multifaceted.
I'll spend 8 on the reroll. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm going to do... Wow! Haste adjacent items for 1 second, and it's going to go every 2 seconds, plus it slows. You haste everything for 2 seconds. You only haste for 1 second, but you're going to go off so much more frequently. And you give us extra space. I think we dump you, take you, move you to the adjacent spot. Dump you. And then it's really a question of... I think you take seaweed because it protects us from poison. The shield could theoretically protect us from burn.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
Until the boulder goes off. The whole thing is like if we knew what we were going up against, we would just take max shield or max poison. But without knowing what we're going up against, we got to take coverage. This strikes me as kind of dangerous because I really need the boulder to kill you in 1 hit, but you're going to have like a lot of shield. Okay, it got you. With the added poison, I guess 188 poison on your forehead kind of it stings a little bit. You're not joking about that. You're not a joker, man. Oh, joker, man. I don't know all the lyrics, to be honest with you. Okay. It's very plausible we get to 7, man.
You've just taken the first step toward good
that helps.
Smart one for yourself.
I don't know how much it helps, but it helps. Shouldn't need more ammo on the boulder. Wouldn't turn up my nose at being able to... Really gonna go 25 damage? I guess we're gonna go 25 damage. Wouldn't turn up my nose at the ability to get a reload via a skill, maybe. We are only on 7 skills. I think it's... I mean, we could probably beat Frost Street Champion just because this weapon only goes once anyway. But... There's a chance maybe like poison could help us. When you use a small item, charge a large item for a second would be an insane skill, man. That would be an insane skill. We're like right on the border of perma haste. This is not so bad, man. This is nacho cheese.
Walk it.
You're done, bud. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. Unique skills, burn skills, crit skills. We really would like crit skills to get a freeze. Items have 30% crit chance when you use an item. All your items lose. It's not doable. How about some extra crit chance? 4% crit chance. Your weapons have plus 10% crit chance. I would take your weapons have plus 10% crit chance. Our crit is still pretty slow though. 10 damage or an extra 10 health when we buy an item. That one stings a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind something for free, because money may become an issue here. Gold Clamora, fill your eyes. Okay, this is a pig that knows what they're doing in the present meta. But well, actually, we probably play. We don't match favorably against pig because they can put up a ton of shield really quickly, and then the boulder would just be like inert. Never mind, we're just gonna get smacked in the face. Probably. Yes, okay. That's alright, man. It's nice that the pig has the easiest build of all time to set up. It's no big deal. Enchanted item with burn. I would rather have a random enchantment. Let me see what you got. Multicast?
This is why I wear red.
Strange, but not that bad, I guess. I just thought, like, we don't really care about burn. You get burn on the submarine, but you lose the haste. When we're not quite perma-hasted. I can live with that decision. I don't know if the shield's going to save us, but I can live with that decision. Wouldn't mind getting Captain's Wheel. Diamond Langjon.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
I think the temporary boost is getting a little bit overstated. We gotta fish for the item we need. There's none of those, but I appreciate that it's the thought that counts.
Or walk away.
Lord of the Waste. Now this I can get into. I actually think this is one of the rare times we would actually want the Lord of the Waste skill. Like, there is a chance that we would get one-shot critted to death, but we would also raise our own crit chance ourselves, which is important for the boulder in particular, but also to get freeze. Okay, I'm taking it. I'm raining it in. Gold tier loot cooldown reduction on the boulder, please. Well, seaweed that starts a little bit higher. That's not too bad. You guys going to Bazaar Con this year? Let's take a chance. You never know, man. Matchbox actually would work with like an aquatic build, but it's a little late for us to make it, to make that pivot. Very small improvement. Ammo, items, or a weapon. It's probably just going to be a weapon we can sell. Your leftmost weapon gains 30 damage? That's an insane boost, man. Now, I don't know if we're going to get to 7. It really depends. I mean, it always depends on this, but either way, I had a really fun run, and I really like what they've done with the early game. I feel way less on autopilot. Maybe I'll be sick of the patch in like 4 days. It does seem to happen. When you use a weapon, freeze an item for 1 second? That's bad. Yeah, I don't think we're making it out with this one, man. That's crazy. Icy Jabalian Drum? With the fastest multicasting weapons I've ever seen.
House Cosina. My father lives through me.
Still, I really thought the 7 was in, but I can live with 6. I'll just keep clicking continue just to tick you off. What the heck happened? Man, I don't even know. I don't know what I am anymore. How about collection? What happened to my collection, man? What? It's back here. My bad. That probably didn't change. Sorry. Let's see what you got here. I'm thinking a 1 of 1 Vanessa rug, please. Wally. 169,888. All right, well, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with some more New Patch Bazaar. I hope you did, and I'll see you next time. Later!